back-to-back, right, with kind of an emotional game in Indy and then an intense team in Toronto. So how did you kind of view these 2 days, and how nice was it to maybe get a reset with a practice today before getting going again?
Yeah, I think today is huge for us all to get together, have a good time on court, have a good time watching film, learning from that game in Toronto. And like you said, just being able to reset and communicate and talk through things, clean things up, which can be hard to do when you have a stretch of games with not much time in between, kind of. So today was good, and we're ready for tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow's a big one, cup game. So, yeah.
It feels like coming out of the preseason, we had talked about trying to get refocused on defense and find that intensity and kind of zoning on some things. And then, again, another 8 games break here, and that's the same thing that you guys are kind of focusing on defensively. What do you see as maybe not going the way that you guys wanted it to in those first 8 games?
Yeah, we were talking about it today. We were 6th in defense, and then the last 3 games now we're 22nd, I think. And I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. I think we're fouling too much, so teams are shooting a lot of free throws, offensive rebounding, things like that, where it's just you play good defense, and then you bail them out with a foul, or now they get a putback, second chance, third chance, and those things kind of just they're kind of daggers to your spirit. They can be. So we got to clean that up defensively, and I think we do, and we'll be back kind of how we started the season, defending well, getting stops.
Mentioned the other team's offensive rebounds. It felt like with Brooke was going to be by the rim. He was going to eat up, 2 or 3 guys, and someone might swoop in and grab a rebound then. With Miles doing more, especially on the perimeter, does that turn it into more of like a gang rebound kind of situation where everyone has to participate in that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we asked Miles and Giannis and Brooke to rotate, Bobby, to rotate and to block shots and to make plays in that way. And so us guards have to do a good job of rebounding through the elbows, cracking down on their bigs to limit O boards. And so it is a team effort. It takes all 5. So we got to do that.
What did that mean to you last year, just the whole rise, and was it even one so to speak?
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to have these games, mingled in the start of the season, just to kind of get a little feel of that playoff energy. Every game is important, obviously, but the cup games can have a different feel, I think, from the fan perspective and players. So it'll be fun to hopefully make another run at it this year.
Off that, the Bulls are, it's early, but they are the top of the East, 6-1.
Yeah.
So is that part of it too, where it's, I don't call measuring sticks, but it is, look, they are number 1, right?
Yeah.
So does that add to it as well, right, beyond just NBA Cup or a Friday night regular season game?
Yeah, 100%. They're first in the East, and we want to be first in the East. And they're coming here. It's, Chicago, Milwaukee. It definitely adds to it, and we know we're going to have to bring it. They're playing really well, playing hard, playing fast. So, like I said, it'll be a good night, but we'll be ready and hopefully get a win.
You had servicemen at practice today. Can you talk to us about what that meant to you?
Yeah, it's always fun to have, times like that and just moments. People like them allow us to be able to play the game of basketball here in this country and to do what we love. It's because of them doing what they do and sacrificing their time and away from their families and serving the country. And so just to have time where they get to be at practice, where we just get to interact with them, get to know them, get some shots up, whatever it is. And for them to come, I think they're coming Sunday to the game. I love it. And so, again, just super grateful for them, for what they do.
And then how great is it just from a team perspective to see those guys and be able to interact as a team with them?
Yeah, I'd hope, and I think it does for the team. It really gives us perspective on just this big picture that, we get beat in Toronto and we're frustrated because of, it is a big deal, but it's also not a big deal at the same time. Like, it's just basketball. And to kind of to talk to these people, get to hear their stories and hang out with them, I think gives perspective and also reminds us of the joy that we should have when we play. Yeah, thank you guys.